All right, what's going on? DandyDrew here, and we are playing in the Catan community open qualifier. So this is the Friday night edition, and this is game 3. We've had some fun games. I think the Twitch chat, who's here with us, Booperinos, has enjoyed it. And to close out the day, we are in the 3rd position. We're looking for a W, which, you know, aren't we always? I think there's some obvious spots here. Probably the 8-5-10, 9-5-10, and then us in 3rd have to find the advantage here, which ain't so easy, chat. Brick is rare, so immediately I'm thinking, is there any world where we can play off of the brick? But that looks pretty bad to me. Man, this is a bad board for us. Maybe the 8-10-3, but I don't know. Or sorry, 8-4-10. I don't know what we pair that with, though. Maybe the 10-3-11. I mean, there's just 2 key spots here. I don't think you have to put a lot of thought into it. You have the 9-5-10 and the 8-5-10. And Agron plays a little bit more orthodox. So I expect if he went 2nd or 1st, he would pick something else. But 8-5-10 here looks pretty good. There's a lot of potential wheat spots and some sheep spots in the center here. Yeah, you don't have to think too hard there. Woodport is a play too. I mean, maybe we'll try to make the Woodport work. I'd love to pick up the 6-9-3. So is there ever a case that we get like 8-4-3, 6-9-3? Probably not. Also the 6-11-12. Oh. 4-11's an idea too. Yeah. What if we went all in sheepport? Like 8-4-3 up, and then we road settle here. And then the idea is that we can take one of the starting bricks here, but then does he side by side, and we just have like a goofy looking game? Maybe. I think the 8-4-3 is an idea too, to play off the 3-1. Woodport's pretty good. I just don't know, how do we work that into like our best opportunity? And the wheat's kind of a thing here. I think it's the 8-4-3. The idea is the brick's rare. The wood, you get a 3-1 here, and there's a lot of ways we can pair this. I'm thinking he goes here and here. So it's probably honestly the 8-4-3. The question is, do we go for the sheep port, which I think has some validity here, but doesn't he side by side? Probably does. So I think we have to somewhat play a little defensive here. I think it's the sheep port, guys. I think it's the sheep port for sure. It's not great, but it's not bad. We've got a lot of ways I think we can work this 3 into the position. And, you know, he might take the side-by-side. He might not. I don't think he will. But we'll point up. And the idea is that not only do we get the sheep part, but we also get the 4-11, which I don't think ever goes. The issue with me here is that orange really could beat me. I think there's a really good shot that orange beats us to the port here. So I think better is probably to just play for the sheep port. The 4-11's a nice touch. And honestly, I don't mind going wheatless here. Like if we get the 6-9-3, it's pretty good, right? 6-9 point left. Low brick, low ore. Well, it's just, you know, the real issue here is like just how fucking hey, dude. Oh, fucking hey. We're just getting royally boned here. Okay, so we need an 8. Or we need a ton of sheep here. This is See, like, I don't get it, Agron. I don't get why you have to be aggressive here, my man. My man, my man, my man. I mean, I think we can get the plow here. We are going wheatless, but he has to think, like, if I decide to go aggro, but why? There's actually a few better ideas. You could take the 10-3-11. All right, it's fine. We just need an 8. We just need an 8, right? So if we get the sheep port, I think we're doing a little bit better here. Aggron, aggron, aggron. Okay, so we have the 6-2. Like, becomes, dude, this is so bad, bro. What is this? I honestly think he had to take a little bit more of the wheat, right? Like, you got to know what you're playing for. It should maybe just not our night, guys. Well, we get flooded with sheep, but that's the whole point, right? And there's just such a good. I just don't think it's a good play by him. Like, I think better to go 6-3-11 point left. And then what you can do is you can go to 6-11-12. It's a pretty good shot. Nobody takes that because, yeah. Please roll an 8. Oh, okay. We do it with another sheep here. Okay, so we have 9, 6, 4, 8. We have a lot of good rolls. Let's go. Made mistakes, Blue. You made mistakes. You should have known. Now you get bone. It's the way the cookie crumbles. To plow me, Red. Bro, this is on you. This is on you, homie. This is on you here. You had to put the pieces together there, Agron. Just, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Though, the sheep port does change the dynamic quite a bit for us. I'm pretty happy about this fact. Let's go. All right, wheat for non-block. Think we're good? Yes. Okay, my bad. Something's been going on with my mic recently. It's been like not ideal. Okay, so that should be coming through. You should be hearing the game. I'm a dum-dum. Though funny enough, this has been our best start, which feels a little goofy to me. Okay, so now we drop a road to the Brickport, which isn't like super ridiculous for us, but it's also not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? I'm looking at black here. The thing is, like, bro, you gotta be off your rocker. You gotta be off your rocker to think I'm taking that dealie. Here we go. I think this is going to be quintessential sheepport game, y'all. Small lamps, what is good? Funny, we take like one of the most unorthodox setups, the best setup we've had all day. And this is by far the best start we've had all day. But we are relatively close, I think, to getting a city, right? Like a 3 or 11 and then a sheep roll. So we probably need a save for the city. It's probably our best play here. And then 693 city just cooks. Hell no! I guess the only case here is if I did 2 cards like this. It's not good, is it? I'll do it for 2. I think this is our best opportunity. Yeah, I can't do it, brother. He could come steal it. Ooh, that's kind of good. Okay, okay. I think anytime we can get, like... So now we have multiple rolls. The question is, do we port here? Black? Oh, man. Do we pop a dilly, or do we go for the city? We can also settle here. I think is not bad. Probably the settle, but then our pacing wise, we're not doing so hot, but we are at 5 points. And it does keep the ore in our hand. So I think on that basis, I'm just going to take the settle. And then, you know, we're the 2. Yeah, so now like we just got ultimate rolls here, especially if we get like a 693 city. 4 is double, the 6 is double, the 9 is solid. Agron's also, look, Agron, if you went 6-3-11, you get just a little bit more wheat. You get the 6-11-12. It's a really good setup for Agron. I'm just like really surprised he didn't really go for it. Yeah, it's a small payment. But I mean, the thing is, we don't really have that much here. Like, we have a 3. But it has been rolling. Like, it's been doing well. The 6! Come on, forced. All the rolls are just bonkers here. All the rolls are really good. And I think one thing that's really nice about this position, y'all, is the fact that black will get army. I guess who's getting road? Maybe us. Hard to say. But it feels like black's a little slow. They only have 1 reliable road settle. It's a good road settle, right? Because they get the wheat port. I don't think I trust this. Do we have city rolls here? Maybe. Oh, we have a brick port too. I just realized that. It's expensive, brother. Sucks. I think we'll pop a dev here. That's fine. Sheepport sick. And the thing is, too, our ratios in terms of ore is really good, right? If you look at the 11 and the 3, we got 4 pips here. We actually produce, okay, I would say Agron and I produce the most ore. So if you think of our flexibility from that standpoint, it's like the wheat's the issue. But I think between stealing from Black and Marisu, we have a lot of good deals there. beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And next we'll go hit white. And you know what's in white's hand, everyone? He's got wheat. I mean, look at this. Look at this little wheat counter right here. There's wheat on this board. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. It's got to hit me here, I think. Dude's not going to be happy about that, but that's okay. That's okay. So now we can put it on the 5 and just go crazy. Where can we get the wheat the best here? Hell no. Dude, go get your port, man. You got to go get your port. My game's already in shambles. Agron, you got to take a look in the mirror and go, you know what? Why is my game in shambles? Where did it go wrong? Don't worry, Agron, I'll rob you and put you under. Like a good friend. I also don't mind hitting Marisu here. He's obviously got wood and wheat, which works for me pretty well. Also, stealing the wood from black ain't bad. Who do I block here? Do I care about black? I'll hit Agron, I think. I have the chance to steal the wheat. Oh my god, give me the wheat. Give me the wheat. All right, so we have city rolls. That ain't the city roll, Chief. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Do we port here for a wheat? I think we do. Just to kind of budget our hand a bit. Dude, this sheep port is so deadly. I think if he said we gotta hit black, Twitch auto bans. Yeah, your comment actually got help for racism, small limbs. You're good, you're good. Yeah, we're good. It went wrong with Dandy plowed you. Yeah, well, I mean, he just set himself up for a hard time. Like, it's... Yeah, that's pretty crazy that I stole the wheat from Agron. I would love to know what Agron thinks his path is here, right? Because he's not going to get road. I guess it just depends, man. Now, if we can get a road builder, chat, that would be the absolute goat. That would be the goated move. If we could, like, let's say, roll a 3, pull a road builder, and get to the wood port. I think at that point, you just got to say it's over, right? Also, the brick port's not bad. Like, if we get the 5-2 and then play off of the wood and the brick and then try to take road for the game, that's pretty solid, too. Oh, not the... Ooh. It's like the story writes itself, you know? So if we roll another 3, we're actually going to go to the wood port. Or 6, I think. We can go to the wood port. Even. All right, steal the wood. The wood would be the best deal here. The wheat's the worst. Sheep's fine. Oh! That's funny. That's funny. I think we're just in such a good spot here. Okay, so a 3 gives us... Actually, you know what? We can steal from Agron here because the brick gives us the road settle to the port. Hell no. Hell no. There's just no shot you get this. We'll be the luckiest ducks ever if we end up stealing from Agron here and getting the brick. I just don't think we will. That's tough. Okay, so that's almost a city. I think that's a city. Do we take the city here, champs? Or do we pop again? The pop's really good, but the city's good too. Okay, Yop's great. What do we do here? I think we can drop one road this way. And then we've got the flexibility, and I think we're going to get robbed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, the reason I'm dropping the road here is that I can always just road, like, go this way to the 4 if I want. Yop's amazing, but I think we get the wood port. It's lights out here. 3. That's fine. Yeah, the problem is here, black has to play a... Bro, you passed too fast. Passed way too fast. Ooh. Passed too fast. Oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Wow, maybe we dev then. No. So that does give us... So this puts us potentially on... Okay. Oh my god. So I think we actually get a pop here, right? Road, settle, pop. Oh shit, no, we don't. We don't. Oh, there's no wood left. There's no wood. All right, we got El Primo flexibility here. Though we are kind of like struggling to get the city, but it's not the world's worst situation. Kind of sucks. Nicely done, Agron. He's cooking. He's cooking, you know. He's cooking. I don't like the solo block though from Mauricio. I think it's a little bit funky. Yeah, it becomes a serious question. Where do we put our city? I actually think it's the 8-4-3 then, right? Because the 3s are doubled. Bro, this is... Honestly, the wood and sheep ports are so disgusting, and the fact that I have both is so awesome here. Blue gets blue. I'm not going to talk here. They're not going to like anything I say anyways. Mono would have been nuts here with the wood port. Mono would have been nuts, yeah. I mean, I think that at that point, you just say it's over. But okay, so he does have a knight, and he might not get one here. There's no bad devs, though, right? Like, if he pulls a knight, so what? I think the best thing here is we just have very good pacing. Now, are there rolls that give us potentially 2 pops? Because 2 pops, I think, is definitive. I think we win the game with 2 pops. All right, so he has to steal the sheep here. It's the only way for us to get a guaranteed pop here. Yes. All right, he's got the sheep. All right, so let me think here. So very likely we get... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so there's a chance to fight army. Okay. So if he does have a knight, we're looking good here. But I think he has a knight. He would have said something, right? All we need is for him to miss a knight 1 orbit, right? As long as we can get some rolls, we need him to miss a knight for 1 orbit. Interesting aggron too. Damn it. Yeah. Squid coming in with the prime sub. Thank you so much, son. What is good, man? Yeah, we're having fun here, clearly. I wonder if they're in the chat all yelling at each other about the situation. Maybe not.
After roll. After roll.
That ain't the energy, brother. Yep. We're doing good. We're doing good. We need. I don't think there's any combination here that really gives us the play. We just have to pray he can't keep popping. That's going to be the big thing here. Might have to go on the 10, honestly, but then Mauricio might play a knight. I don't like that, personally. Yeah, maybe the city was a little bit better. It's hard to say right now. I got cleaned. They're losing it, man. They're losing to the guy with no wheat. We'll probably just have to build a 10. Though the city would be massive. I think I have to block the 9 here. I don't want Mauricio to play knight, but I know the way Mauricio is. He's a very like overly aggressive player. He will. Like, I have no cards. You can live in orbit here. You can live in orbit. It's also a weird play by Aggron because he can very likely get blocked here, which I don't know if I like that necessarily. What is he doing? Okay, well I'm not going to go without cards. I think Aggron's just putting himself in a bad position here, frankly. Okay, so he gets a wood or sheep here. All right, the wood doesn't help him. We also need our 3s and 11s to come back here. Okay, Mauricio, I get it. I'm doing well, but don't feed this guy. Yeah, so we're gonna have to pray that we can figure something out here. I think once we get a city though, like what is it? It's like city for 7. Road is certainly a thing, but we're gonna need some time to do that. Yeah. Like what why are we that Yeah, Mauricio's like he's at 7. Well, I think Mauricio struggled a bit here too. Okay, go ahead, hit me. Hit me. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it, brother. Let's see it, brother. Come on. Here. Thank you. There we go. We do have a pop play, right? Like every roll gives us a pop essentially. Damn. So he's got 2 ore and a sheep, right? Oh, can't. Obviously, this is like I'm trying to build a city, but not going to happen. All right, sheep for days, sheep for days. We just got to pray that I don't get monoed here. He needs wheat. Dude, none. Dude, no. No, it's you, man. Like, essentially, this gives him 2 pops if the 9 rolls. Danny Packard, what is good? Welcome, welcome. We are in a 3v1 situation, but I think it's kind of balanced out a little bit. All right, he doesn't have a hand. He's going to ask for a wheat. We will not give him such things. Thank you, sir. We're going to pop again. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're pacing army like a beast. Okay, one more pop, and we've got the double play here. We just got to pray he doesn't get the good rolls. Red still popping. Red not stopping. Vroom, vroom. Don't worry. Vroom, yeah. It's funny because the most unorthodox setup that we've had is actually the one that has like the best chance now. So there's a pretty good shot here, and I think potentially if we can get one of the 3s or 11s to hit. We just have to pray that black. And I'm going to try to convince the table that black's going to hold army here. I think that's going to be my big thing because he's going to be pouting and touting for a development card. By the way, he's rolled a 7 almost every turn. Like, it's been absurd. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. That doesn't exist. That trade doesn't exist, brother. It don't exist, brother. Just pass. Just pass. Be done with it. I have to do this. I have to do this. Damn it, bro. What is this, a yop or something? What is this? No. Yes. No! All right. We get a guaranteed dev here. Okay, so now... Okay, that kind of sucks. So let's do this here. Let's see if we can go back and smash them. That doesn't do anything for us, does it? Yes! Alright. Brother. Alright. I want to be done with this game. Go to bed. Are you doing any tournaments? Yeah, so Danny Packard, we are playing in the Catan community tournament right now. You know what's funny? Should I say I can? Okay, so it looks pretty solid here. I think we more or less lock army. And then at that point, it's just like, how do we want to get a final 2 points? Road would be the best. Man, crazy variance here, right? Just like the timing, devs. It's not over yet, right? Like, obviously, if anybody takes army, but who takes army here? Black clearly has a VP. Double play Dandy is back. After like the weird games that we've had tonight, it's just been really nice. Like, Like, we might not get it, but I don't see how, unless the 5 rolls here, I don't see how Marisu... I don't see how it works here. The only other situation here is if they feed black. What I should have done, though, is I should have popped. I should have popped and then figured out what I wanted to block. Worst case here is that if the 3 rolls, then Aggron feeds. So I have to avoid any wood and brick rolls and just pray that they don't figure this out. I might take this. What is this? Is this road like a road builder or something? Oh, the 2. All right. I think that's game. Is this a road builder? No. Okay. GG. All right. Wackadoodles game. Wackadoodles. All right. So, yeah, good game. Good game. Let me clean my camera. It's a little bit messy here. But funny, we had like the most unconventional setup, like I said earlier, actually ended up winning the game, which it's just a good setup. But yeah, it was a weird coordination of resources that hit the board. They weren't, cooperating. Also, I don't know. It feels a little inflexible for this guy. Like, I don't know what else he would take. Yeah, I mean, essentially, I think one of the big challenges here for Black is he's left himself with 1 road settle for the entire setup. Of course, he can road settle, but he doesn't even, he doesn't have the brick for it. Maybe a Yop, he can use that to get around the board. Like, maybe the 5-2 is not too bad. But it's got some inflexibility. Also, too, I think he probably should have gone for the port sooner. I think he spent a lot of his time trying to like get some early devs, and just didn't really suit his game. 6-9-3. Yeah, we had the 6-9-3-8-3-4 here. Yeah, I think Aggron had to really see the 6-3-11 to 6-11-12. It just makes a lot of sense, and frankly, I think if you can go for the less adversarial play, you're better off that way. Now, like, I'm not gonna go and like solo block Aggron or anything like that, but I'd be less inclined to help him if he's not willing to help me in the process, if that makes sense. So I just don't even think the 11-4 is that good. I think he's much better picking up the production of the 6-11-12, working that angle. Though, he has to be careful. Marisu maybe going 6-11-12 himself to the 9-12. I'm not entirely sure. 25 to 30% chance to get plow or less. Yeah, I think if we just get 1 roll of the sheep, because what we started with a 2 sheep and a brick. 1 roll of an early sheep gives us a lot of more outs because we just roll 1 sheep for the 4-for-1, or we roll the 8. So I bet if we did the math, 4, so 9, 12. So we had 17. So we had a 50% chance, maybe even better than that. I bet it's actually even higher than that after the first roll. So we probably had like a 60% chance to roll the. Yeah, those aren't good odds for Aggron. Like, he should be a little scared.